Hey guys, how's it going? Rusty here, Cool Heat 365, and I'm here at home where I got invited, where they have a 30-year-old furnace. And when they installed the furnace, they put a coil down here on the bottom for a AC, and their old AC broke down that was put in. And unfortunately, instead of hiring a legitimate company like Cool Heat 365, they hired some joker on the Facebook. And what they did was they installed, this is a Run True, actually made by the same company that makes Train. And they put a 3-ton heat pump on a 2.5-ton cooling only coil. The electrical is all just jerry rigged in here. He only charged her $3,000, and that's about a third of what any legitimate company would have charged her to do this, because he has no insurance, he has no bond, he's dealing with gas and electricity. If he burns the house down, he doesn't have a pot to piss in. So bottom line is the customer is just screwed when that happens. And it's a very common story, I gotta tell you, and it just irritates the heck out of me. The guy, of course, can't be reached on his phone. The customer is without heat now, and she's without cooling. I would have never put a cooling system on a 35-year-old furnace anyways, or a 30-year-old furnace. And the coil underneath is a Bryant coil, and he matched it with a Run True heat pump, which doesn't qualify for any efficiencies. It's not code, and it's been in a year now. She paid $3,000 for it, which, you know, even though that's very little money to have to invest in a heat pump, it's, like I said, it's about a third of what a legitimate company, in fact, it's really more like a fourth of what a legitimate company. That guy paid $2,500 for that system on wholesale. If he got it wholesale, he made himself about $500 on the whole job. He ain't coming back. He don't care if your house burns down. And he probably used tools from a company like us, that he either grabbed from one of our trucks, or maybe his boss has no idea he's doing work on the weekend. Maybe he lives in his car. I have no idea. But that, it was set up to fail from the very beginning, and now it needs to be redone. And I don't want to touch the unit he put in. I don't want to fix it. I don't want to have anything to do with this system, and neither will any other company that comes out here. Any legitimate company is going to run from this situation. They're not going to try to fix it. The only fix is to start all over, and that's going to run her for the furnace and the heat pump somewhere around, on the low end of things, 14 on up to 24,000 if she wants the highest efficiency stuff that's out there. Usually not needed in our area, but there's not an easy solution here, and no matter what she goes with, the cheapest or the most expensive, you can tap another $3,000 in cash on top of that, because that's what that's what this cost her over what she should have invested to begin with. So it's a sad story. There's money issues here, and I want to help, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to. So just to give you an idea, this is a very common problem, and it hurts my gut to know that there's guys like this out there, but there are a lot of them. You can find them all day long on Facebook, and they will gladly get you a system working long enough to grab your money and run like hell. And any install, any system will run the day you put it in. Whether it was done correctly with the vacuum and the PSI check and the leak testing, EPA certifications we need, the insurances, the bonds, and all that kind of stuff. You're really chancing it on your most valuable investment when you hire some schmuck to start messing with your electrical and your gas and all that kind of stuff on your most prized valuable possession, which is your home. So here we are, Rusty Cool Heat 365, hoping everybody's out there staying comfortable and keep cool. Have a great day.